Wait.
I thought she was about to fall.
I gotta sit down because I don't make no more noises.
As you make the most noises today.
Exactly, so we sit down for.
Let me catch my breath. Hello guys, welcome back to the Chemically Imbalanced Black Girl Podcast. I told you the next episode was going to be a video, and here I am. I even put on earrings because I'm trying to look cute. You want to see my outfit? Hold on now. Oh. Now these pants have a hole in them because one time I wore them to work and I bent down, ass ripped from right underneath me. It was crazy. But Merry Christmas, guys. I know Christmas just passed. I hope you guys got really good gifts, and I hope you had a really good Christmas. My Christmas was fantastic. I got some really good gifts, which I'm about to show you in a second. It was really nice. I even got gifts. Well, I just didn't expect any of my gifts that I got this year, but I love them all, and they're all very special to me, and I just wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that at all. So I'm going to show you from... Actually, I don't want to show you from least to favorite because that's fucked up. Because I like them all equally. So I'm going to just show you from easy to access to like harder to access. Because one of them is up here. So I'm going to show you the ones that are on the floor first. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is we did Secret Santa at my job. And I was actually really sad because we had given everybody their gifts like for a while and I didn't get one. And I knew somebody had drew my name because it was an even draw. So I was like, damn, somebody don't fuck with me. Or the first thing I thought of was somebody saw that they got me and it was like, I'm not getting that bitch a gift. So I was just like, I was sad. Especially because I spent like a little extra over the limit what we were supposed to spend for the gift for my person. So I was really in the gift giving and, getting mood. So when I got mine late, I was sad. But when the person who gave me a gift was like, no, Zari, I got yours. I just left it in my car that day and I just went home. It made me really happy. So this is what she got me. So it comes in this pink bag and I'm just starting to like pink the more I get older. When I was a teenager, I hated it so much, but now I love it. So it just is like ankle straps like this. Little ankle straps, and then she got me some resistance bands that you can hook up to the gym equipment. I love this because if you guys know, I don't know if you guys know about this, some of you might be new viewers, but I am addicted to trying to receive a fat ass, and I've been a personal trainer, still kind of am one now, and I just cannot have a fat ass. Even when I only did personal training, when I had no other job, but that was my main source of income, I was a lot bigger, and I had a little bit more ass than I do now, but my ass has always just been very, very unsatisfying. And I have hips in the front, so it's very misleading. Anyway, on to the second gift. I got a new amp for my guitar lessons, and it is so cute. Please ignore my child if you can hear. So I got this amp. Isn't it so pretty? It came with stickers and I put one on there. Look at the back though. How nice is that? How cute, right? For me to practice on. And this one I can actually shred on, so I'm really excited. I was using it yesterday and it sounds really nice. And then for the best gift I've ever gotten in my entire life, I'm going to show you now. 1 second, I gotta climb up on my thing. Y'all better not be looking at my booty or nothing. Okay, here we go. So this is a gift that I didn't know it existed, and I asked for it back in 2016. Just like, it's a gift. It's something that I wanted that I wish existed, but it didn't at the time, and it does now. So I've wanted this gift for basically almost 10 years, and it has just now been made into existence. And I'm about to make a lot of you jealous because a lot of you on here are Steven Universe fans, and a lot of you follow this podcast because of how much we detest Pink Diamond together. So I'm about to make a lot of you bitches jealous because this is an amazing gift, especially if you're a Steven Universe fan. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna even put the mic down. Look at that. Look at that. You don't even know what it is yet, do you? Hold on. It's not over, girl. It's not over, girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I gotta show you the back. Is that a track list? It can't be. Is it? It is. Look what's in here. It's amazing. I'm about to cry just looking at it. It's amazing. Hold on. Not vinyls. Yes, vinyls. But also, look, my hands get so shaky every time I touch this. I don't even think I'm ever going to play these. And I have a record player, but I can't. Like, my hand is shaking right now. Look at the color of the vinyls, bitch. Not pearl. Hold on. Hold on. Not sapphire. Come on. They're all like pearl, ruby, sapphire. Like, they're all just different colors. And I'm obsessed with it. And I kind of want to stop touching it before I break them or crack them. But this was 100% the best Christmas gift I've ever got in my life. Don't know where you get it. I can't even, all this flexing I'm doing on y'all, don't even know where you get it. Just look it up, bitch. I don't know. I didn't know it existed until recently, so I cried when I got this. If you know me, you know how much I love Steven Universe. You know this was probably the best gift anybody could have ever given me. This is amazing. So, I don't know if you guys heard any of that, but that is an amazing gift, and it's gonna go right back up here. But okay. Hey, let's get to the topics. I said I was only gonna do a short episode, and let's see what topics I made up. So the first thing is something so stupid, but you guys know I like questions that like test my morality, or I don't know. I just like to see in certain situations if I'd be a good person or not. And this is one of those ones where I'm just like, maybe I wouldn't. So I was watching the show Lucifer. You guys know already. The show's been out since like 2021. There's a show on Netflix called Lucifer about the devil. And there was this guy who was sending emails to people telling them to like fuck something up about themselves, or like an innocent person is gonna die, right? So for example, there was like this handsome like actor guy who was like on the rise of his like, you know, professional movie star stardom. And in the email, he was like, take a knife and slice your entire face up, or this innocent college kid is gonna die. And like, he was like, I'm not fucking doing that. And then the second lady, it was this black lady, she was a doctor, and he was like, ruin your hand, destroy your whole entire hand, or this innocent kid dies. And she was like going through a real like existential crisis. She was like, I took an oath to like save lives, and you know, I used my hands for good. Like, who would I be if I just let a person die? And I was like, wow, that must be like a good person's battle. You know what I'm saying? Because there's absolutely no way I would have gave a fuck about any of the strangers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I wonder why. That's so because they were sending pictures of the people they were going to kill. They were like, if you don't do this, I'm going to fuck this person up. And one, I wouldn't have even believed the email. I would have been like, this isn't real. Like, this is not a real thing that's going to happen. And then even if I did know it was real, I'm not, as a doctor, I'm not ruining I'm just not going to do that. So it's one of those things, is like, would you rather cause harm to yourself or have harm caused to somebody that you don't know? And to me, I would have been the worst like victim, because bitch, you got to hit home a little closer. Like, you got to say like my mom or something. Like, you got to say you're going to do something to somebody I know. I don't give a fuck about Susan. So Yeah, I think it might have been just a morality test. I didn't finish the episode because I was so intrigued. I turned off to something else. Oh, we got to talk about another show too. But that's an interesting question that I think tests a lot of people's morality, and you don't know that it's a test of morality until you're about to answer the fucking question. It's just like, damn, an innocent person is dead ass about to die because I won't do whatever the fuck to myself. So I care about myself more than I care about the life of an innocent person. And well, to me, that answer is like, well, yeah. But it was fascinating to see that another person was struggling with that. Because I wouldn't have struggled at all. I tell you right now, I'd have been like, fuck both of y'all, actually. And that's not the right approach. But it would have definitely been my approach. And I don't know. That's just, I find that funny. Sorry, my figurines are falling. Okay, I think Nezuko wanted to be on the floor, so she'll stay on the floor. But let's talk about another show that I'm not sure I enjoyed or not, because the ending was absolutely garbage. And I don't want to talk about it because everybody's going to be like, oh, you a nasty bitch. But the show's been out for a minute. I think it's actually been out for a couple years. I just started watching it right before Christmas. And the show is called Beastars. I know y'all are looking at me like, oh, this bitch is disgusting. But I started watching it because I saw a clip on Netflix and I was like, oh, that seems cute. Y'all know I'm a cartoon lover, right? And it was a cartoon that I'd never seen before. And I liked the animation. I was like, I'm finna watch this. Did not know what the fuck I was clicking on. Let me tell you that. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. And it wasn't making me feel no type of way. You know, I'm grown as fuck. I can handle that. It's when I found out the deer and the rabbit was fucking. I was like, I need to turn this off. I need to turn this off because it's starting to fuck with my psyche a little bit, you know? And I didn't like that. I was like, is it hot or am I uncomfortable? Like, I don't know what's happening to me. And then they were drawing the characters in such a specific way. I was like, the illustration is eating and it's fucking with my head. But I thought it was a great show. It was weird though. Like, it was a very weird show. And they did just enough to make it like, they gonna do it? They gonna take it there? Or they not gonna take it there? Like all 3 seasons, they slid on, are we gonna see some dick? Are we gonna see some titties? You know, like, they really did slide it right on that fucking line of being appropriate. And that was a very strange watch for me. But I loved all the characters. Louis was my favorite character, the deer. I thought he was real strategic. I wouldn't say smart. I just thought he was real strategic. Anybody who think before they do and say something is automatically like at a higher level mentally to me, because I just be ready to crash out. And I respect another crasher outer. So it's a certain admiration for characters who are written like that. And Legoshi, I think every and then also I want to spoil it because obviously I'm new to it, so I didn't know that it was an old show. Are they never picking this bitch up again? Because that ending was trash. That ending was trash. How Melon in the whole show 4 episodes and then take over the whole ending. I'm like, we don't even know this nigga for real. We don't know nothing about that nigga except that he a mixed breed and that he a little bit psychotic. And then Legoshi died. What? And then homegirl, what's her name? Haru. She's sitting there like, oh, he ain't text me back. I'm gonna have to break up with this nigga. He gone, baby. It's nothing to break up with. He dead. I didn't like that ending at all. Especially because of how action-packed and how, like, you know, how drawn out the last season was. I didn't expect it to be like, yeah, well, everything's gone now. I'm just fucking up all my decorations. I don't even know what that is. Oh. Where'd that come from? I don't know where this came from. Or that. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, that was a very weird show for me. I went through a lot of emotions watching that show. Some good, some bad, some confusing. Some very confusing. I was like, never mind. I was like, this show is this is a show. Anyway, I have a funny question to ask. So, you guys know I don't enjoy children. And I think I've asked this question before on the podcast, but now that you guys can see my face, I want to ask it again. Because every time I ask a question to a woman, I always get a funny answer. So I just need to know, is this a valid question or should I shut the fuck up forever? So this is just my first thought when I find out a woman is pregnant. I always want to know if you can remember if you had an orgasm at the conception sex. You know what I'm saying? I just always want to know that, because if you didn't, like, the payoff is just not worth it. And I know y'all are going to be like, you always say this. I know, but it's just like, that's not an even deal to me. Like, you didn't even get your rocks off, and then you just got to be pregnant for like 9 or 10 months, and then you just got to take care of that pregnancy forever, but you didn't even come. That's so crazy. And you would be surprised that a lot of women be like, no, or I don't know. What you mean you don't know? What you mean you don't know? That is crazy. I think if I think people who are like actively trying to have kids, I think you can because you're planning for it. So, you know, you can make sure you can do the sex however you want to when you're trying to have a kid. But if we're being realistic, most kids aren't planned. And if I know anything about a woman's body, we don't just be laying them off like that. It take quite a while. So I always want to know that. And my mom was like, why would you ever ask a woman that? I was like, I just thought that was I don't know. I thought that was a good question. Something to think about, you know? It's like, damn, I didn't even get my rocks off, but he did. I know he did. Cause I mean, bitch, I wouldn't be sitting here like this if he didn't. So I don't know. That's always something to think about. You should be coming every time you have sex, by the way. Not just because you're trying to have a kid. I just want y'all to make sure that even if you a teenager, on the back end of being a teenager, please, not an early teenager, 17, 18, 19, for damn sure if you're in your 20s, you should not, ladies only, I'm not ever talking to men about sex, you should have an orgasm every single time you have sex, okay? And if it's about to be over and you didn't, don't be scared to tap that nigga on his shoulder and be like, I'm not finished yet. I feel like we don't do that enough. I do. I just feel like we as a collective, bitch, I can't be like, oh, I'm a pick me. I always come. This is us as a collective. We don't do it enough, okay? Every time you have sex, you should have an orgasm. And I know some ladies are like, that's just not possible. It is. It is. It may not be possible for him, but it's possible for you to get one every time, okay? That's very important. There is literally no other reason to have sex besides having a child. We don't fucking want that. And to orgasm. And we always want that. Those are literally, babe, the two only reasons. And you should be making sure that you get that for yourself. Okay? And if he doesn't make sure that you get that for yourself, then maybe we should reconsider who's trying to give us the orgasm. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why this turned into you should always have an orgasm rant, but I just feel like, especially if it's a possibility that you should have a kid, I feel like you should have been having orgasms. You know what I'm saying? Because then actually he just kind of masturbated inside of you. And now you got a kid because of it. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds harsh, but it's the God's honest truth. If you really just deep it, that's really just what happens. So every time, bitch, even if y'all are having a quickie, he need to quickly get that shit running like a muffler or something. I don't know. Like a snowmobile. We gotta hurry this shit up if we trying to do it, but it needs to happen every time. Do not, because they come real fast. They come all the time. They come without even touching them for some reasons. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make it, goddamn it, fair. Sorry, y'all. It's been a while. No, I'm just kidding. It hasn't actually been a while. It's been long enough, but it hasn't been a while. So I'm good. Y'all know what my situation is, okay? I'm new. We don't even gotta talk about it, actually. Let's just move on to the next fucking subject before I get mad. Okay. I want to talk to the dreadhead and lock community for a second. So I'm slowly coming into the family, and me and my hair have always had a love-hate relationship because I got a lot of it. And I used to rock an afro from literally like birth until I was like 22. And I'm 26. So I've had an afro my whole life. That's why the logo to this podcast is a woman with the afro. Because that's just how I identified myself like my whole life. Even in school, I told y'all before, there were 2 different Zarias. And they would either be like Afro Zaria or the other one. And you can guess who the fuck I was. And so I got tired of doing it every day. And then some part of my afro, especially in the back, it would start to freeform because I just never did. I was one of those bitches that I woke up, put some water in it, and I shook it out and picked it, shook it out again, put some more water in it. And I was like, there we go. That's what we got going on for today. That was how I treated my hair. Because it was just so much. Bitch, I was not parting it, blow drying it, washing it, combing it down, braiding it up, doing no type of bantu knot, twist out. I wasn't doing all that. I'm like, bitch, it's going to take me 3 hours to do that. And I don't got time like that. My time is too precious to be spending with my fucking hands like this. I'm not doing it. So I dreaded up. And I've been dreaded up for I think a solid year now because I've been cutting them off. And this is my issue. Anytime I didn't like my hair in an afro, I would just cut it out. If it started to freeform, cut it out. You couldn't tell anyway. The shit was all over my fucking head. So if I had an uneven amount or layer, an uneven, length amount of hair, you wouldn't be able to tell because I never flat ironed my shit anyway. I would just tuck it in. You know what I'm saying? So I have that same like impulsive attitude with my hair now that's in locks because I've never had locks before. And I don't know what the fuck is going on ever. But some of my locks start to bud in a bubble like this instead of straight down like that. And I hate that shit. And I cut them off every time. Now, Mango, a good friend of mine who I've mentioned on the show several times, used to have dreads. She combed them out recently. Yell at her. Y'all know her Instagram and all her information. Go talk shit to her. I couldn't believe she combed them out. I was mad as fuck. I didn't even tell her I was mad. So Mango, you figuring out a lot of shit about my emotions every time you watch this episode. I was really mad because I thought we was gonna be twin sisters. But anyway, so every time I see one of my dreads bubbling up, I cut it off. And so I was giving myself a retwist the other day and a little bit of this morning, which is why I got a bandana on. And let's just cut right into that in the middle of the story. I don't always have this bandana on, y'all. So anytime you see me in a video episode with this bandana on, it's just because my shit is not done underneath it, okay? I will take it off at some point once we get all this shit figured out. But it will never be a time where y'all see me just wolfing it out on this goddamn camera. So either I'm gonna have a retwist and the bandana is gonna be off, or I'm gonna have the goddamn bandana on. I don't want y'all to think that I just permanently wear this bandana, because I think every single time I've put out an episode where you can see me, I have on some type of head covering or bandana. And it's just because my shit hasn't been done in a minute. So I need y'all to really, just stay with me. But back to my question. Are locks, are dreads supposed to like do that? Are they supposed to form like a bubble? Because I ain't never seen nobody do that except mine. And Mango was like, it's normal. Why you cutting them off? You stopping to grow. Okay, so I don't want it to get long like that though. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I don't want it to be fat. I want it to be skinny and like sing in a line. I want it to go straight down, not all hard and, So let me know if I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing with dreads and I just don't know the process of them. Because that's what she told me. She was like, you just don't know. And I was like, well, I thought I did. So maybe not. So please answer that. For all my lock dread heads, please reassure me, because some of them are like down to here and some of them are like right at the tip of my scalp, because I have snipped it completely off. And I'm gonna keep doing it until y'all tell me not to, because I don't like the way they look. I'm gonna keep cutting them off until they're all uniform, like in a straight line, because gross. I think I'm gonna wrap up the episode. What can we talk about? What else? Oh, I started painting. You guys want to see some of my paintings? They are not good, so please, when I get up from this chair, don't think you about to see some fucking Basquiat, whatever that nigga name is. You're not about to see none of that. It's literally some color strokes that I've been practicing on my easel that I got from Goodwill. All right. And also, last video, I had just eaten a chicken sandwich. So if you made it to the end of that video and you saw the food in my teeth, just mind your business. All right. It happens to the best of us. And I used to have braces, and there's a piece of bracket still stuck on my lower Why am I getting so defensive? There's a piece of bracket still stuck on the lower bottom, on the two front of my lower teeth. So shit gets stuck on there all the time. Okay, because there's a piece of metal on there that I can't get the fuck off. Okay, look at who you judging. I'm having an actual medical problem and you're joking me. That's crazy. All right, so this is what I've been painting. This is the first one I painted. Can you see it? I woke up out of a dream and just started painting this, so I don't know if this is what I dreamt about. I don't know why this shit over here is all black and this is not. This is kind of what like it feels like in my brain, you know. It's just like la 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 la. It's like that. All right, and then oh wait, I forgot how this one was supposed to go. I painted this one as well. You see? I really think it's supposed to be like this. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that looks better. I think it was supposed to be like that. And then I painted that one. I don't know what either one of these are. I just painted them. So yeah. If you want to buy, they're both $500 a piece. Please hit me up on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube for inquiries. And yeah, guys, I think that's the end of the episode. I just wanted to give you guys as many video episodes as I can, even if they're short, even if they're sweet, even if they're pointless. I just want to get my face posted and get you guys used to seeing my face, so that when the podcast gets even better than it is right now, you guys will be like, oh, that's my bitch, that's my friend, that's my internet bestie, that's my weekly FaceTime call girl. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good new year. Happy New Year. Do people be cooking on New Year's? I asked the same question about Christmas. Like, do y'all be doing Christmas brunch? My family used to do Christmas brunch. We never did like Christmas dinner or anything like that. Niggas just went to sleep. Happy New Year. Let me know your resolutions. Ooh, let's talk about that. Elijah just asked me about that. So what are you guys' New Year's resolutions? Oh my gosh, please don't say shit about the gym, bitch. Please don't. Please, at this point, I'm so sick of that shit. No shade to you, Elijah. Because Elijah didn't even say he wanted to go to the gym. He said he wanted to lose weight. That's different. So anyway, my 2025 New Year resolutions are, I want to get past 300 subscribers on YouTube, because YouTube is the most, honestly, YouTube and Instagram, I don't give a, let me not say that. Let me watch my mouth. YouTube and Instagram are the two least platforms that I post on. So I really need to get my shit circulating around there. So I want to get over 300 subscribers on YouTube. I really should, because I'm at like 270. So I really should say over 500. That should really be the goal. I'm changing it. I want to get over 500 subscribers on YouTube in 2025. I want to go on a cruise, because I've never been on a cruise. Y'all know I fly everywhere, but I'm doing that real soon. And what else? What else do I want to do in 2025? You know what I really want to do, and this is going to be so much more sentimental and sappy than it needs to be, but I want to remember that I like being alone, because this year I've been put in a lot of situations, good and bad, where I've been around a lot of people and I've been used to hanging out with a lot of people, and I forget that my prime time happiness is when I'm by myself, is when I'm alone, when I'm smoking by myself, watching cartoons by myself, when I'm playing Sims by myself, you know? And it's real weird because I'm not a people person. I like hanging around people. It's just that I'm happiest when I'm alone. So when you get caught up in having friends or having a significant other that you're always around and you're enjoying it, you start to forget that you do like being alone. So when one of those things leave, in my case, two of those things are about to leave, and you're about to be back alone, it's just like, oh shit, I forgot that this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? I forgot that this is what the fuck I thrive in. So I don't want to let anything or anybody else let me forget that I'm happiest when I'm alone. So, yeah. Because I forgot for a minute. Because I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm not going to talk about it every episode. But that breakup fucked me up emotionally. Because I was just like, what the fuck is going on with my emotions? But now I'm kind of excited. Now I'm just like, oh, bitch, we finna do everything and anything. Not like that. Not with my cooch. Not with my cooch. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, like, we finna go a lot of places and do a lot of shit by myself. Okay, the cooch. I prefer to keep my banjo in her box, if I do say so myself. You know, I'm not really, you know, I don't really want to do all that. Especially, you know, I just can't. But yeah. I think introverts who don't like detest people, I think we kind of get wrapped up in that one person or those couple people that, you know, don't piss us off to the point where we're just like, well, I can just hang out with them all the time and that'll defeat the purpose of me being an introvert. No, baby, it don't work like that. You're still happier by yourself. You're still more comfortable being yourself by yourself. And that's me. That is me. That's me. Because even though you're happy, it doesn't mean you're not still putting up a front or something like that. Like, you're still putting on this mask of being an extrovert. Because you know damn well, if given the option, you would rather be by yourself. So let's not fall too deep into that. Oh, they make me happy. It's just like, yeah, they do. But you know what would really make you happy. So I don't know. But those are my New Year's resolutions. The next time I see you guys is obviously going to be 2025. Which is so scary because 2024 was a chilling year. It was a very, very spooky son of a fucking year. Great year for music though, bitch. Fantastic year for the West Coast specifically. I hope that continues. Actually, to close out the episode, let's talk about Tyler, the Creator's That Guy. I want to do reactions so bad, bitch. I just won't. But I do want to. That song was also fantastic. Now, there were some people saying that he did it better than Kendrick. Wouldn't say that at all, actually. But he did ride the beat fantastically. And there was one line of the song where I had to stand and clap because I was just like, well, if this ain't my type of shit. Y'all know the line at the song where he was like, I'm the type to nut on her and just lick it off her breast. I said, well, I found my people. I really liked that part. I thought it was very interesting. Yeah, it was a great song. Great remix to Hey Now. And a lot of people didn't think that Tyler, the Creator, had that in him. Y'all know I'm a big fan of watching reactions on shit like that. A lot of people was like, when did Tyler start rapping like this? It's like, you niggas don't even listen to him, so you wouldn't even know that he be rapping like that all the time. You thought he was gay and fuddy-duddy and shit like that. You thought he was a rippity-rappity nigga, but he not. So, I don't know. I thought it was perfect. Great year for the West Coast music, for sure. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great new year, and I'll see you in 2025.